at my second stop this morning, Saturday morning, and of course it started pouring rain. I tell ya, living on the West Coast, it's great. You just gotta embrace it because there's nothing you can do about it. I was planning a walk this morning with a friend. I might just invite her over for a coffee in my little cozy house. I think that might be the plan. Oh well, I got one item to pick up here. Cannot get these items at Walmart. I tell you, and truthfully, Walmart is just, sometimes it just pisses me off. But here, Save on Foods, I love Save on Foods. They have a lot more vegan options. And I am in a smaller town. Port Alberni doesn't have a lot to choose from. Like, Nanaimo has quite a bit more, but it is what it is. I make the best of it. Anyways, bye for now. It's 8 a.m. December 21st. Yes, this is the shortest day of the year. Thank God. After today, we get like what? A minute more of daylight. Can't wait. Fireplace is in. Electricity's all done. I've just taped off all the outlets because the only thing left to do for the contractors now is just to finish the drywall. And then once that's done, my doors, these sliding glass doors, will be removed. So yeah, pretty exciting. Here's my fireplace. This was the fireplace that was in my living room that I took out and decided to keep and not sell it on the advice of my contractor. It's a really good brand. It's Napoleon, very quality brand here in Canada. So this fireplace is rated for about 400 square feet. So in this room is like, I think 130 square feet. I can't remember. So yeah, pretty happy. Windows are done. Door is done. So after the drywall, the rest is up to me. I'll be doing the trim and baseboards and the floor. And that'll be fun. I'll make it fun, even if it's not fun. So yeah, you can see my backyard now, the mess that it is, but it'll all get cleaned up. Sweet. Don't know if my TV is going to be able to go up there, but that's okay. Get it all figured out. All right, back to my Saturday. So this is my annual kind of homemade nuts and bolts. I pretty much do it every year, super easy. I've got my rice Chex, plain Cheerios, kind of like the round pretzels. And I've got some of that thrown into it. And I cheated because I got a little box of Cheez-Its, which I normally never buy because I am vegan. And, well, anyway, I did it. These are gifts. So, what else is in here? There's another. Oh gosh, maybe I've already used it all up. Anyways. Here's the idea. Basically, you just melt. Obviously, I use like plant-based butter or margarine. I usually use, pardon the mess, this base cell. Whoops. And I did use the salted. And then I melted about 2 cups of that And I didn't have any Worcestershire to make the seasoning with. I don't know what it is about Worcestershire sauce. It's kind of like whatever. It's controversial for vegans. I don't even know. I haven't looked into it. I'm not super extreme. I just give a shit about animals and kind of not participating in anything that causes suffering. So I made my own Worcestershire sauce, which I used 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I added a heaping tablespoon of molasses. I added onion powder, not salt, into that mixture, into the 2 cups of the melted margarine. And then I added about 2 heaping teaspoons of paprika, about 2, almost 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. To the Worcestershire I added, or to my homemade Worcestershire sauce, I added almost 2 tablespoons of just white granulated sugar to that. And then all together, and then I added a little bit of extra salt, just because you want these a little bit salty, that's the idea. And then I just poured it into 2 separate bowls here. And I really, really mixed it well. I just poured a little bit at a time. I kept stirring. And then 250 degrees. It was in there for almost 2 hours. I stirred it about every 20 minutes, just to make sure all of it kind of got air dried a little bit. And I let it sit in the oven. And now I'm going to place it into tins. And that'll be some gifts to go with some other canning stuff I got at craft fairs. And I'm going to make another batch of this. I only have 1 oven, like most people do, so it doesn't take too long. Super easy to make. Everybody seems to love it. I don't make these super garlicky. I know some people do. I just think that's just too much of an aftertaste. It's just nice to have a little bit of seasoning in it. Oh, and there is some like little cheesies in here too. So time to box those up. So this is how many I got out of that batch. That was 1 large cookie sheet type pan. Wasn't a cookie sheet though. It was kind of like a dark pan with a lip on it. And then I had a smaller pan and then a 9 by 13 baking pan. So out of those 3 pans, I got 4 containers filled. So on to the second batch.